From Storm Tracker 6, this is Forecast First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
We had a very cloudy day today, and eventually that sunshine did return to the forecast, but because of that we saw some cooler temperatures than where we have been over the past couple of days. In fact, today it felt pretty close to average as we see temperatures into the 70s, around 76 degrees in Lansing, 77 degrees in Mason and Jackson, and even down into Coldwater. Tonight temperatures are going to continue to fall back down into the 60s. In fact, right now we're looking at 62 degrees in Lansing, 61 in Jackson, and 61 in Howell. Over the next 12 hours, partly cloudy skies become clear and our temperatures fall back down into the 50s, but they'll quickly start to warm up as we head into the day tomorrow with 70s by 11 a.m. I'll have the full details coming up in just a little bit. 6 News at 11 starts right now.
WLNS is here for you, celebrating 75 years of bringing you the news with 6 News at 11.
City leaders and local activists got into the dunk tank today to raise awareness on gun violence prevention. It's our top story at 11. Thanks for joining us. I'm Rachel Ramsey. Gun violence prevention group, the Lansing Empowerment Network, brought the community together for the chance to dunk people into some water, like the Lansing mayor and police chief. Called Rebuilding the Village Block Party, the event had a deeper goal of connecting people with leaders to discuss gun violence and find ways to reduce it. Taryn Simmons was there, and she's here for you now with what's being done.
It takes a village to build up a community, and that's exactly what local advocates did today in order to keep guns out of kids' hands. Organizer Michael Lynn III says the block party is all about showing kids how to stay safe while also enjoying their time outdoors.
It's fun to a lot of kids and a lot of young kids, adults, teens. It looks different. This is safe fun.
The Lansing Police Department also joined in on the fun, giving out gun locks to people and highlighting the importance of firearms safety. This past June, city officials launched the Summer Safety Plan as a way to combat gun violence and involve more officers within the community, which is the goal Chief Rob Backus aimed for.
About building community. It's about building trust and partnerships, because we know if we're going to make a difference in lowering our crime rates and changing people's behaviors, it's about setting an expectation, and that expectation comes from just the general idea that the community together can put forward a set of expectations for everyone and hold people to those expectations. And
Lansing Mayor Andy Shore agrees, saying crime goes down when there's attention given to the issue.
And they go down when you have more things in the community, right? When you have more programs for kids and they can get jobs, when you have resources like the Lansing Promise where you can go to college.
Lynn says the event builds efforts to humanize local officials and intertwine them within the community, as well as wrapping their arms around at-risk youths.
A lot of kids out here feel very alone. We want them to know they're not alone.
Thank you very much, Taryn. The Lansing Empowerment Network meets every Wednesday to talk about what's going on in the community and what still needs to be done. Today's event ended at 5 p.m. Lieutenant Governor Garland Gilchrist and his family are still processing through a credible bomb threat made to their home on Thursday. He says he is thankful for law enforcement responding and clearing the threat, and he spoke about his experience with Capitol correspondent Tim Skubic on WKAR's Off the Record on Friday.
This is ridiculous that, this is part of the life of public service, that this is where our system has gotten so broken to where these kinds of threats are things that have happened to people across Michigan, have happened to people across America. It's unacceptable.
And we're learning that Democratic State Senator Jeremy Moss of Oakland County also had his home targeted by a bomb threat on Thursday. Moss is currently running for Michigan's 11th congressional seat in the 2026 election cycle, while Gilchrist is running for governor. And officials with the NAACP made the decision Friday to cancel its upcoming city council candidate forum and mayoral candidate debate because of safety concerns. Those events were supposed to happen next Tuesday, but officials say the safety and well-being of the candidates remains the highest priority, and they say they look forward to hosting other Lansing branch events in the future. The followers of Charlie Kirk continue to mourn his loss as authorities continue to put together more information about Kirk's alleged assassin. This comes as Kirk's widow vows for his movement to carry on. CBS News' Andres Gutierrez has more.
3 days after the shooting death of political activist Charlie Kirk, his followers continue to mourn his passing.
Good evening. My name is Erica Kirk.
On Friday evening, Kirk's widow, Erica, posted a video on social media praising Kirk and vowing to carry on his work.
To everyone listening tonight across America, the movement my husband built will not die. It won't. I refuse to let that happen. It will not die.
Also on Friday, mourners gathered around the nation to pay tribute to Kirk in vigils in New York City and Utah. Members of the Trump administration, including Secretary of State Marco Rubio, continued to praise Kirk this weekend.
And I admired all the stuff he said and did on campuses. I think he had an enormous influence on young people. I think we actually need more of that dialogue and discourse.
While followers continue to mourn Kirk, authorities continue to investigate Kirk's alleged assassin, Tyler Robinson, a 22-year-old man from Utah.
I want to thank the family members of Tyler Robinson who did the right thing.
Robinson's father recognized his son and urged him to turn himself in. Those who knew Robinson say they're shocked to learn a young man they describe as polite and responsible is accused of doing something so violent.
He, since I met him growing up, was always a kind, respectable, genuine kid, the kind of student that teachers liked, and all this, I feel like, not just to me, but everyone else, has come really unexpected.
President Trump said he intends to attend Kirk's funeral. Andres Gutierrez, CBS News, St. George, Utah.
The body camera footage of an arrest during MSU's move-in weekend has been released by the East Lansing Police Department. The videos are from Saturday, August 23rd, and this is the first time we've seen the arrest from the perspective of officers. 21-year-old Nathan Leslie Warner of Lansing was charged with felonious assault and carrying a concealed weapon. The body camera footage shows Warner pulling an object out of his backpack, which police say was a 9-inch knife. He is then seen walking towards a group of people. The city says officers told him to drop the knife and get on the ground. They say instead Warner walked backwards and placed the knife on the ground. The video shows officers using a taser on Warner. Officials say the charges were decided Thursday in district court and the case has been made non-public. To view the full body cam footage that has been released by the city, visit WLNS.com. A new bill introduced in the United States House would increase labor protections for auto workers. The bill was introduced by U.S. Rep. Haley Stevens, who says she proposed the legislation in response to a manufacturing company who switched to a plant with non-unionized workers instead of its originally assigned plant with unionized workers. The bill is called the Union Auto Workers Job Protection Act, and Stevens claims the bill would ensure this doesn't happen again in the future. We have more details about the proposed bill on our website.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Well, if you were up before 7 a.m., we saw a little bit of some clear skies, but then once that sun began to rise, we still had that cloudy skies and just cooler temperatures this morning as well. We only saw the 50s and 60s area-wide this morning, and that allowed for our cooler start to see cooler weather in the forecast for today. Let's take a look at the rest of the Skyview network at our Capitol Cam time lapse starting at 7 o'clock. We saw plenty of cloudy skies, maybe even a little bit of some rain showers, especially around the 9 to 10 o'clock hour. And then eventually we saw those sunny skies begin to peak out right around the afternoon and evening. But because we started so cloudy, we only saw a little bit of some warm temperatures. Now, typically our average high is right around 75 degrees. So we were pretty close to average for today, right around 76 degrees in Lansing, 77 in Mason, 75 in Charlotte, and 77 degrees into Jackson. Temperatures tonight are going to continue to fall back down into the 50s, but right now we're into the 60s, 62 degrees in Lansing, 61 in Howell, and 61 down into Jackson as we head into tonight. Those temperatures falling back down into the upper 50s, around 57 degrees with mostly clear skies as we head into the day. Tomorrow we'll continue to see those temperatures on the increase, feeling like summer once again. We'll see those decreasing clouds, but I think we'll still see a few clouds moving into some of Sunday morning. Sunday morning sees mostly sunny skies as we head into the afternoon, maybe a few fair weather clouds, but still rinse and repeat as we head into Monday and even into Tuesday and possibly even Wednesday of upcoming work week. So plenty of sunshine, plenty of warm weather, which means you're probably going to want the sunglasses, the sun hat, and the sunscreen all handy for the upcoming work week. As we continue into the next couple of days, we'll have those temperatures well above average, but let's go back to tomorrow. Sunday we'll see mostly sunny skies, temperatures back into the 80s, 82 degrees by 5 p.m. with mostly sunny skies. Again, average highs right around 75 degrees. Now, if you're looking for rain showers showers. This week isn't going to be it. It's going to still be a very dry week. We're going to have to wait until the end of the week when a cold front moves through, and that's when our next chance of some rain showers move in. But for the upcoming first half of the work week, it's going to stay dry and warm. In fact, we're already seeing a 4-inch deficit for this year so far, so we're not going to see much rain in the forecast for this upcoming work week. As we head into the work week, we're also going to stay warm. You're seeing this pocket of red right overhead. That means our temperatures are going to still remain warm and very summer-like in the forecast. As we head into the 6-day forecast, there you can see our mostly sunny conditions with temperatures back into the 80s each and every day with very little rain chances until we head into Thursday and Friday. That cold front is going to bring a change in season once again. We'll see the temperatures back into the upper 60s to low 70s with mostly sunny skies for the week after next.